Hey.
Cute photo shoot. She's pretty. I'll give her that.
Not my type.
Nobody Wants This Season 2 has continued to validate every adult romantic dream about how it's possible to get a satisfying relationship, and that's not the best thing about the show, because even the cast members have so many positives in their own real-life romances. Despite Nobody Wants This being a wholesome romantic show, a few of its most important relationships absolutely failed in the Season 2 finale, and while most people saw it coming, it was a really crazy scene when Morgan broke up with Dr. Andy at their engagement party. Funnily enough, Morgan's romantic relationship has been a shit show right from the start, but in real life, the 36-year-old Justine Lupe, who plays Morgan, is very much happily married to Tyson Mason. In August 2024, Justine welcomed her first child with Tyson, and in February 2025, she celebrated their 6-month parenthood anniversary on Instagram with a romantic post to Tyson, captioned, "6 months in the trenches with you, and boy oh boy baby, you're the prize." However, that wasn't the only thing the couple got to celebrate in February, as they also became officially married in a Beverly Hills courthouse with their daughter in attendance. Justine shared the good news later on Instagram with the caption, "Allow me to introduce you to my ding-darn husband." Justine has continued to nail her role in Nobody Wants This, and many people will be shocked to learn that she was over 5 months pregnant while filming Season 1. It wasn't just the fans who had no clue. Many of the cast and crew also had no idea. The couple has continued to celebrate a lot of milestones since then, as Justine celebrated Tyson's birthday in September 2025 with a lovely post that says, "Happy birthday to my love. I really, really want you for all time. Thank you for letting me have it. I'm so lucky." Tyson has also repeatedly shown up to support Justine's career, and Justine has done the same in showing up for Tyson's art show, and the pair are getting stronger than ever in their relationship. With Sasha's failed marriage and Morgan's repeatedly wrong relationships, it's clear that both Sasha and Morgan might just be the perfect fit for each other in the show, and the 47-year-old actor who plays Sasha, Timothy Simons, is also happily married despite his character's marriage hitting the rocks in the show. When it comes to Timothy's romantic life, he has been very private and straightforward, as he's been married to his wife Annie since June 2008, and they have 2 kids together. So that means they've been married for over a decade, and the couple met in Chicago, where Timothy lived from 2002 to 2008 while working in a local theater. And although this couple is very strict with their privacy, Timothy never fails to celebrate their important milestones, and he shared a snapshot from their wedding day to celebrate their 10th wedding anniversary with a caption that says, "Happy 10 years, Annie. We've literally traveled the entire country together, so let's keep it going." The lovely couple are parents to twins, whom they welcomed on December 5th, 2011. In 2017, Timothy shared a picture of Annie with the twins to celebrate Mother's Day. Despite their very private relationship, they've attended a few public events together, and their first known appearance was in 2012 at the Hollywood premiere of The Newsroom. On October 16th, 2025, they were also spotted together at the premiere of Nobody Wants This with their kids. One thing that will definitely leave your jaw on the floor is a plot twist you never saw coming, and that has to do with the 45-year-old cast member who portrays Esther, Jackie Tohn, whose boyfriend made a cameo in Nobody Wants This. Aside from the most popular cameo, which we are getting to soon, Jackie's boyfriend, Joe Gillette, plays the husband of Leighton Meester's character in the show. Like some of the few relationships in Nobody Wants This, we also learned that Abby and Gabe's marriage didn't make it. But the fun part of this story is that Joe is dating Jackie in real life. The lovers have been in a relationship since 2021, and they often post about each other on social media. Jackie first appeared on Joe's social media page in December 2021, where he posted a group photo from a holiday trip. And in 2023, Jackie took to her Instagram to celebrate her boyfriend in a post that reads, "Today, we celebrate the birth of this absolute fox. Listen, we love each other and support each other and talk so much to each other and laugh at with each other. Oh boy, what a find. Love you at Joe Gillette." Then, when Joe featured in Nobody Wants This too, it got pretty interesting on set with Kristen, who was really amazed by the whole situation.
So if you were to look at Adam and ask him who Joe Gillette was, he would say, "That's my wife's husband."
Yeah.
Right?
Do you guys have HR on this set? This is
I think so.
Ever since they started dating, Jackie and Joe have attended a few events together and they seem to be having an absolute blast. It's no surprise that the show offers a comfortable view of romance since all the actors are super happy in their relationships, including the 45-year-old Kristen, who plays Joanne. But recently, Kristen may have made a joke that sounds really uncomfortable, which might surprise you by the time we unveil it. Kristen met her husband, Dax Shepard, in 2007, but it was an immediate turnoff for both of them at first. After they met at a mutual friend's birthday party, Dax revealed he got freaked out by Kristen's unbridled happiness, but he soon learned that she just radiates genuine happiness, and he became interested in her soon after. However, Kristen also didn't fancy Dax, as she later revealed that he talked too much, and they didn't see a reason to connect romantically until weeks later when they both attended a Detroit Red Wings game, and things began to move forward from there as they got engaged in 2010 and married in 2013. Kristen said, "We got married in a tiny room in the Beverly Hills courthouse, and it was still one of the best days of my life." Then, in 2013, the pair welcomed their first child, and in 2014, they had their second baby. Although the couple has come a long way, they had a pretty tough start early in their relationship when Dax found it hard to commit to Kristen because he was still seeing other people, but eventually he realized his mistake and returned to focusing on building a relationship with Kristen. Also, the lovers got married years later after their first meeting because they promised to wait until gay marriage was legalized in California before tying the knot, and they fulfilled their promise soon after gay marriage became legal. But recently, Kristen likened some of the struggles about patience in her marriage to Dax to some events that played out in Nobody Wants This Season 2 while celebrating their 12th wedding anniversary. She said, "My advice to Joanne is just calm down a little bit. I feel like she can get very amped up very quickly, and in order to take yourself from a me to a we, it requires a lot of patience. Having someone I feel that is very opposite from me is certainly something that I feel." But that wasn't the most shocking part of her anniversary statement, as she mentioned something that has left many people really mad in a post that reads, "Happy 12th wedding anniversary to the man who once said to me, I would never you. A lot of men have killed their wives at a certain point. Even though I'm heavily incentivized to kill you, I never would." This post, which centers heavily on joking about DV, has been received with heavy criticism as people point out a lot might be wrong with the marriage and how they perceive sensitive issues. Nobody Wants This Season 2 got an even higher rating when the 39-year-old Leighton Meester appeared on screen with her 45-year-old husband Adam Brody, who plays the rabbi in the show, and it became so fun when the rabbi mentioned that Leighton's character Abby is not his type. But in real life, that's exactly his type, and they have been married since 2014 with 2 children. Adam and Leighton first worked together on the set of The Oranges, and the fans of Gossip Girl and The OC couldn't hold it in when it was announced that they were dating in 2013. Adam revealed how they hit it off, saying, "Then we did this movie together, The Oranges. I was seeing someone at the time, so we met kind of through mutual work friends, off and on. We didn't get together until about a year after that movie, when I was single. Then, a few months after they started dating, the pair became engaged, and it was confirmed when Leighton hid her ring finger while on a walk with Adam. And soon after, in February 2014, the pair got married in a low-key wedding ceremony. The lovers continued to make public appearances together, and in 2015, they had their first baby, followed by their second child in 2020. And ever since they got together, Adam has always showered Leighton with praise and compliments, and he doesn't joke about her. He once revealed the reason why their relationship timeline moved very quickly, saying, "My wife and I actually got married very fast after we started dating. That's how sort of easy a decision it was for me and us. I was never scared of the idea of marriage or kids. It always seemed, like a route I would go eventually." However, having kids has been very emotional for Leighton, who has been very vocal about her own childhood trauma and how her parents were locked up in prison when they gave birth to her. She explained even better, saying, "It's such an emotional journey to have children, and it certainly has made me reflect on my own upbringing and childhood. Having children, I want to give them all that we never had when we were growing up." The couple have continued to speak about how they're both lucky to have each other and how they enjoy working together on screen, even when they are playing other people's love interests.